hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And
Throwing
he's
at my
brought
youth,
down after a
man.
very nice
Yeah,
game.
I will.
23 yards the pickup there.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Prescott now from the 50.
I overran that bitch. I had it.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help, because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys gonna come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
Well, that call makes sense, because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short lead.
And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. And he bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that hollow metal sound is the bane of any kicker's existence, and here, that sound is going to keep our game scoreless.
And you could see him give that body English as the ball was in the air. Come on, baby, come on. But no dice that time.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Sony Michel, his first carry. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back?
You need for a good counter.
You have to have it, because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well, but they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. Now a first down throw complete downfield. A good pick up there.
AB still on the team?
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was
no, I didn't think that was AB.
Drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he's gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
That throw by Brady incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. That is caught at the 7. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Trying to pound it in here with Michel.
So the ball in the damn
end zone. They draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Michel on an island by himself in the backfield. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. Fighting for the end zone.
What?
It's out. And he is in.
Hey, everybody saw that, right? This nigga fumbled and recovered it while he was after he fumbled, right after. Come on now.
No, the lineman recovered.
With the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Hell no. I saw Sony Michel with the ball.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown.
Bro, I'm telling you, this streaming be making me laugh, bro. Y'all don't understand.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Fam, we need to go get some better internet,
fam.
Fam.
By much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
It is.
And that works perfectly fine when I play the game. You added another server in between all the servers.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Fam, but my internet's so good, I don't have to worry about that.
It's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of running your kicker back out there.
Oh, you gotta take that.
Some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Oh, don't think I'm scared. I ain't scared to.
Just one play to
Definitely not.
to the 44 as they try again.
I've been practicing that all day.
And that's wrong with the run.
This is Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Oh, some wrinkles in there, bro.
Full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes.
Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even hit the
Patriot defense up to the
That's
challenge
what
once more as they again stop him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
Oh.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team change.
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a second. To throw again on second down. Brady, he's going to air it out for Dorsett.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete.
Catch that.
Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try pressure advantage.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Brady. And able to find Dorsett. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, 71 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point try for Gostkowski. This is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I've been telling my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field.
Oh, ball batted in the air, now it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. With that incompletion, we step league-wide for a second. I want to discuss Saquon Barkley's injury. Obviously, that hurts the job.
There's nothing you can do, my guy.
Who are having a quarterback change. And look, Daniel Jones looked good, but they're going to need Saquon Barkley in that backfield.
In a big way. Not just as a runner, obviously, but his ability to catch the ball in the backfield, make plays in open space. 4 to 8 weeks with a high ankle sprain. Horrible news, not just for the Giants, but how about fantasy football teams? All right, if you've got Saquon Barkley, many of you selected him at #1 in your draft. Now he's going to be out for a decent portion of the season.
You better hit your waiver wire and get Wayne Gallman quickly. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Play action. Now it's Brady. He sets to fire deep.
Oh, shit.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will take this.
I was trying to go that way. The delay was so horrible.
He was looking for Edelman there.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball.
My bad,
and I think he knew this was trouble
close.
the second it was leaving his hand.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jamie Collins able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. Finding some room at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. 47. 58 with the mic. 58 with the mic. Defense wins championship, baby.
First down, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, you run.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Boy, they can be ready.
Able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
You say what?
Out now comes the
Is it
Cowboys
good?
punter,
What, man?
as he'll punt it away for the
Is it
second
good?
time.
Huh? What good, bro?
Damn, I'm not talking to you.
Fam, you act like I ain't on the mic with you. Like I'm supposed to know you not
left on the
talking.
clock here in quarter
Fam,
number
what would I
2.
be? What would I be asking you about that's good, fam?
I don't know what the fuck
Coming
you
up at
talking
halftime
about.
in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Oh, I wish that was still in.
Incomplete. Charles, with that incompletion, I want to step back for a second, just talk about the quarterbacks this year. It's an interesting stat that you and I were looking at before the game. 40 quarterbacks have been used in the first 3 weeks of the NFL season, most in the Super Bowl era. Some injuries and then just some changes at QB.
Yeah, and 20 of the starting quarterbacks this past Sunday under the age of 27. But what I like about what I'm seeing, despite the injuries, retirements, guys being unable to play, I'm seeing these youngsters and backups come in and play well in a lot of cases. Gardner Minshew in Jacksonville is taking charge there. They got their first win. Kyle Allen, 4-touchdown pass for Carolina in relief of Cam Newton. They got their first win. Going into week 3, the collective quarterback rating for the season, 94.0, which was the highest at that stage of the season in a long time in the NFL. So maybe the quarterbacking straits that we talk about all the time aren't as dire as we've made them out to be.
Brady deferring to White on the
Oh,
draw.
that was supposed to be. It was supposed to be
A solid
a loss of yards.
Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Brady now to throw. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 20.
If you knew how bad that shit was lagging, and we're not really wanting to let that ball go.
Stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. On the left side, a catch by White. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. That is caught inside the 5. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Check. Watch 54. Let's pick it up. Sugar.
And they will run it with Michelle. Now he's over the line.
Man, this nigga fucking tired through the numbers.
Patriot score.
Y'all niggas, that was a whole stop y'all supposed to get.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
I just made that shit.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that
This
pushes the
motherfucker
lead up
was
to an even 20. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
Damn.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, yeah, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget, that taking the knee is the right play to make because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have the chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call.
Spin.
You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
Shit, I was going to try shit. He will. Shit.
As we
what
are
you mean?
off to Orlando now to check
Man,
in
you
with
had
Jonathan
a
Coachman and
throwing it
our
down
EA
the
Sports
field.
halftime report. Coach,
Nah.
so here we go for half number 2. The
Field goal.
Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting
7
the football.
seconds?
Fairly short.
You got all y'all niggas down there?
Yeah.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape.
Yeah, all you had to do is throw it across the middle
30.
once, get over the 50, caught the ball, and kick a field goal.
Not with this delay. The delay on these.
Streaming and shit.
It was delaying before I started streaming.
I'm trying to let you know.
Ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Oh.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have
Nigga.
time. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Smith coming in to drop him for a loss of 8.
I know what play I designed though. Somebody was getting through there.
Into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime
Then
you, go
you made the
lockers
mistake of
within
calling
2,
play
3
action
score
too.
deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
I'm glad you said that. Hold on, let me show you the little thing.
Alright.
Brady Knight coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. They do go for it. It's Brady. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Oh, they let him catch me. That was a touchdown.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will take over the 29-yard line.
Shit was.
I said I got a bullet.
They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, before the game, you and I were looking at the still undefeated teams in the league, and Detroit's technically won at 2-0-1, but let's look at the 3-0 teams. The Bills, Patriots, Chiefs, Cowboys, Rams, 49ers, and Packers. I'm guessing if I ask you who would lose first, you might say Buffalo because they play New England this weekend.
I think you're right about that because that's what you look at. What's the schedule tell us? We know the 49ers are safe because they got an open week coming, so they should be okay on that one. But you would say Buffalo, even though they're at home, New England gets them. But as a wild card, putting them on upset alert, Green Bay on Thursday night with a desperate Philadelphia team coming in. You know, you got to be really careful with that, despite the fact Green Bay's defense has been so impressive in the early going.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go to Elliott again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That one complete. Allen.
Make the tackles,
McCourty.
McCourty.
Before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he gets out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Here we go, 46. Check right 54. Here we go, 46, 46.
Now Prescott. Completes it right side to Cooper. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Elliott. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll run it with Elliott. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and the ball's incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always dead in the coverage like
down. The offense or the defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Prescott now. That's into the hands of
He's steady throwing that wide user. I'm thinking he ain't that crazy.
Tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line.
They all came together there in breaking
I gotta stop thinking you ain't that
with
crazy.
excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Prescott now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. 58 with the money. 58.
Now Prescott.
Throw it!
He's going to be taken down.
I released you, my guy. I released you.
The final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Oh my God! Can I not get the raw throw?
Down once more. Kyle Van Noy. He's the one that drops in this go around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack? It's 3rd and long. Prescott. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They begin with Michel on the ground. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And it's Michel once again. And this time, not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
What you say that?
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Throwing now is Brady.
Come on,
He's got a
man.
1st down and inside the midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down. Brady now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Brady gives to Michel. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Check it back, check it back. Goal 50.
From the 41, Brady, he's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Josh Gordon, 41 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. The point after try for Gostkowski.
I'm lagging. I gotta reset my router.
And that stretches
Okay,
the
I'm gonna turn my stream
lead
off
to
this time.
27.
I could score some. I could
Gostkowski
get
now
a
after
good
the
little something.
touchdown. He'll
You
send
put
this
shit
one
me
away.
out.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Fuck it. Go back to my roots. Just air this shit off.
That's perfectly okay.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Big. Oh,
15
keep
yards on the
doing
play,
those.
1st down.
Nice game
Please
there,
keep
partner,
doing
but you and I
those.
both know that
That
won't do
is a-
anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm gonna run you over.
Toss left to Elliott.
Oh, no, okay.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Take the ball away, D.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
On the face.
Prescott on 1st down. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And a big turnover there as his guys
I fucked up because I should have been throwed it to him.
Cooper was the target there.
He was wide open at one
First down
point.
as they begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Ooh, you gotta get that
there
juke
on the
move off,
first down
Tom.
run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down
Rich
run,
taught
and
you
it's
this
second and
5-man
4.
front.
No. I just changed my defense. Start using a different defense playbook. So I get
Brady going to look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And Brady
This is
going to be
it.
intercepted a third
At least
time.
Woozier had a good game. 3 interceptions, goddamn.
With a pick. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something
You said
to
what?
hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it.
I said he
now.
had 3
Who's
picks.
happy about this
Yeah.
play? Fantasy guys?
Okay.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards. So make it
What
second
are
and
you
5.
running, bro?
Give him 5 on the carry there. and
Fam,
it'll
we're
be
just trying to
second
get some
down.
quick shit, fam. You know what I'm saying?
That thing gonna score a touchdown, though. You
After the
trying to
pickup
score a
of 5,
touchdown.
here's second and 5.
Or field goal. I don't give a damn.
Prescott to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, I thought you better turn around and bounce your
It's
ass.
a wonder he's still moving around back there. The number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Throwing. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now Prescott on 4th down. And he's going to get this.
Now I feel better. Now I feel better. That guy kicked this field goal and get this out.
As they get it with 16
Matter of
seconds
fact,
remaining
nice. I
on
got
the
16
clock.
seconds.
Really gonna kick a field goal. This nigga really gonna kick a field goal, bro. What? You ain't got nothing to lose. What the fuck you kicking a field goal for?
Fam, you ain't finna shut me out. I'm finna
Damn,
get
what's
some.
shut out gotta do with?
I'm not getting shut out. That's all I gotta say.
A first down throw for Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Now
And
this
one of
gets
the whistles for
interesting.
timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Oh, man.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 3-yard touchdown
Yeah, I do.
run. And the Cowboys cut into that
I
lead.
don't feel great, but I feel better.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that.
Yeah,
Too
make
little,
it feel
too late,
good.
but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
I know you could have come out and called us. Nothing less.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here.
What you trying to do, fam? Hail Mary?
This better be in quarters, I know that.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one all over with the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be and he's brought down after a very nice gain. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big.